Hello and welcome all students. I, your teacher, Mrs. Badal Sabuwala, will do with the chapter number 16, that is surface area and volume. Student, we have seen, now remove your notebook and pen, remove your maths textbook, come to page 112. We'll do with practice set 16.3, but before we do, we'll just revise about the cylinders. Cylinder is made up of three surface area that we have seen. Base surface are circular in shape and it also have a curved surface. Now directly we come to the fourth point, that is volume. Volume of the cylinder, that is pi r square h. So student, let's begin with the practice set 16.3. So students, till now we have seen about the surface areas. Now we are going to see about the volume in this particular practice set 16.3. The first one we go with, find the volume of the cylinder if height h and radius of the base r are as given below. R is given to us, that is in the first one 10.5 centimeter, and h is given, that is 8 centimeter. So as per the formula we are going to solve the answer. So the radius of the base of the cylinder r, that is 10.5 centimeter, and the height is h, that is 8 centimeter. So we have learned, students, the 4 steps how to solve. The first one is to write the formula, the second is to put the value, the third one is to calculate, and the fourth one is the answer. So we'll put the formula. Volume of the cylinder, it is pi r square h. Pi, here we take 22 upon 7. If the value of pi is been given to us, then we have to take that only, 3.14 if it is given to us. Otherwise, normally we can take the value of pi as to be 22 upon 7. So 22 upon 7 into radius square, that is 10.5 into 10.5, and height, that is 8. After doing the calculation, we cancel 7 ones up and 7 1.5, that is 10.5. Okay, so is equal to 22 into 1.5 into 10.5 into 8. That gives the answer as 2772 centimeter cube or cubic centimeter. Since we are finding the volume, the answer has to be in the cubic units. So volume of the cylinder is 2772 centimeter square. Now the next question, that is second, r is 2.5 meters, h is 7 meters. So we'll solve it as, the radius of the base of the cylinder is r, that is 2.5, and its height is h, that is 7 meters. So as per the formula, volume of the cylinder is pi r square h, 22 upon 7 into 2.5 into 2.5 into 7, that is 22 into 6.25. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 2.5 into 2.5, that is 6.25. So we multiply with 22. We get the answer 137.5 cubic meters. So the volume of the cylinder is 137.5 cubic meters. Now we see for the third question, r is 4.2 and h is 5 centimeter. So the answer goes like this. The radius of the cylinder r is 4.2 centimeter and its height h, that is 5 centimeter. So the volume of the cylinder is pi r square h, 22 upon 7 into 4.2 into 4.2 into 5, that is 22 into 0.6. 7 ones are 7 and 7 0.6 is equal to 4.2 into 4.2 into 5. So we get 277.2 centimeter cube. So volume of the cylinder is 277.2 cubic centimeter. Now the fourth one is r is equal to 5.6 centimeter and h is 5 centimeter. So the answer is, the radius of the cylinder r is 5.6 centimeter and its height is h, that is 5 centimeter. So the volume of the cylinder is pi r square h, that is 22 upon 7 into 5.6 into 5.6 into 5. 7 ones are 7 and 7 0.8, that is 5.6. So that is 22 into 0.8 into 5.6 into 5. That gives the answer as 492.8 centimeter cube. So the volume of the cylinder is 492.8 cubic centimeter. Now we'll see the next part, the problem set. Second one, How much iron is needed to make a rod of length 90 centimeters and diameter 1.4 centimeter? So here we need to require the rod. Rod here we need how much iron has been required to make a rod. So here actually what are we measuring? We are measuring the volume of the rod. So the answers goes in such a way. The diameter of the iron rod that is given to us, that is 1.4 centimeter, and the radius is also been given to us, that is, just a minute. Yes student, the diameter of the iron rod, that is 1.4 centimeter. So its radius will be half, that is 0.7 centimeter, and the length is given, that is h, that is 90 centimeter. So the volume of the iron rod is pi r square h. We take pi as 22 upon 7 into 0.7 into 0.7 into 90. So here it will be 7 will get cancelled and it will be 0.7. So it becomes the due to 0.1 into 22, that gives us 2.2. So 2.2 into 0.7 into 90, that gives the answer as 138.6 cubic centimeter. So the volume of the iron rod, that is 138.6 cubic centimeter. Now we see the third question. The third question is, how much water will a tank hold if the interior diameter of the tank is 1.6 meters and its depth is 0.7 meters? So the answer goes in such a way that the interior diameter of the tank that is given to us, that is 1.6 meters. So its radius will be half the diameter. So the radius will be 0.8 meters. Its depth is given, that is h, that is 0.7 meters. So the volume of the tank is pi r square h, 22 upon 7 into 0.8 into 0.8 into 0.7. So 7 ones are 7 and 7 0.1 is equal to 7. Okay, so that will get 0.7. So 7 and 7 here will get cancelled, and what will happen? 0.1 into 2.22, that will give us or we are not multiplying also, and we get it 22 into 0.8 into 0.8 into 0.1, that gives the answer as 1.408 cubic meters. So that is cubic meters, but here we know that 1 cubic meter is equal to 1000 liters. So when we do the conversion, we get 1408 liters. So the tank can hold 1408 liters of water. Here they are in the question, they are asking the how much water will a tank hold. So here we have to find first the volume, and then we have to convert the volume in terms of liters. That is 1 cubic meter is equal to 1000 liters, and thus we have solved with the answer. Now we do with the fourth question. Let's see the question. The fourth question is, find the volume of the cylinder if the circumference of the cylinder is 132 centimeter and the height is 25 centimeter. So here what is given to us, student? The circumference of the cylinder is given to us and the height is given to us. So based on the circumference, we have to find it out the volume. So we'll do in such a way. The circumference of the base of the cylinder, that is 132 centimeter. Its height is given, that is h, that is 25 centimeter. The circumference of the base of the cylinder is 2 pi r, that we know. So we'll put the value of the circumference, that is 132 is equal to 2 into 22 upon 7 into r. So here we'll take r on one side. So the answer will be 132 into 7, because anything that crosses the is equal to sign, it becomes opposite. Now here 7 is in a division form. When it will come, it will cross the is equal to sign, it will become multiply. So here we will do the calculation. So here as per the calculation, it will be, here we have 2 ones are 2, here 66, here 22 ones are 22, 22 threes are. So what is left with us? 3 into 7, that is R is given, that is 21 centimeter. Now we have derived R. So now we need to find the volume. So volume of the cylinder is pi R square H. Sorry, it's pi R square H. So again we do pi value we take as 22 upon 7 into 21 into 21 into 25. So 7 ones are 7 and 7 threes are 21. So the answer goes in such a way, 22 into 3 into 21 into 25. When we multiply it, we get the answer 34,650 cubic centimeters. So the volume of the cylinder is 34,650 cubic centimeter. So with this student, we have completed our practice set, that is 16.3, and thus we have also completed with the chapter surface area and volume. So I end the chapter over here. Thank you, students.